intentionally devoid of that for a very long time. And that doesn't mean that we don't have personal accountability. Never give permission to be running out in the street and just shooting up the place. You got to have it accountable for your actions. But it is immoral to push that without pushing the resources and addressing all of the issues that these communities have been facing for a very long time. I'm proud to be a part of a network of people who are doing this, who can continue to do this, who understand that public safety can never be simply equated with police, that police have a part to play in law enforcement, but there are so many other parts of public safety that has been underfunded, under-resourced for such a long time, that if we can address those things, public safety looks so much different. And in communities that have those things, they don't need police to come and do the job for so many departments. And so we have to always continue to acknowledge how inextricably interconnected all of these things are. So I'm proud to be here with all of you, because as we are coming out of this pandemic, we don't want to go back to normal, because normal didn't work for a lot of people. So we want to go back to better than normal. And we have an awesome opportunity right now to create a framework of public safety that is better than something we ever had. And the people on this call I know are going to be part of that. And hopefully we can celebrate that this Peace Week. We know peace is a lifestyle. So peace and blessings to everyone. Love and light. Thanks for giving me a couple minutes to speak.
Yeah, I'm right here, dog. Where my dogs at? We right here, dog.
Where my dogs at? DMX, by the way, don't get his due, man. That man was killing the game for a minute. I want to make sure people lift up DMX for his lyrics, for the gold he dropped and platinum. I don't think people really understand DJ Erica Ford.
They don't understand. DMX was one of the first artists that supported my work. And it was a young man who was 13 years old, got arrested and in Cleveland, I think. And he helped us get to Cleveland and organize and paid for a lot of the support. And that was like in the 90s. And so he's been a true supporter along with Rough Riders the whole way through. So Jamani, we definitely appreciate you, King. I see K Bain on here. I don't know if he wants to take the baton from you and just.
Yo, peace and blessings, and peace. They know her, yeah, you always streets. I'm trying to responsibly social distance. Yo, I love my camp.
We got Lysol, don't worry about it. We got Lysol.
That's right. Listen, real quick. This is important, man. Peace was an idea, right? Like the crisis management system, an idea that leaders that can happen, and that's reality. We all get to bask in it. We're better for having it. That we put into it is going to determine how far it goes, and it's unlimited. You know what I mean? So I'm here to celebrate the fact, in spite of the double pandemic, right, and the insurrections and everything that's going on, there's a source of light. There's a source of light, and when you say peace, it makes me think about freedom. One of the constantly. Freedom is an idea outside of me, nor is it not.
Yeah, the social distancing ain't working for you, King. The social distancing ain't working for you. Your mic is too far away from all of us, and it don't work. That's why you got to show your face.
Love and light. Love and light.
Yeah, love King. So we wanted to come.
Salute E4.
Salute you, King. Salute you, K Bain from CCD. We have here people as far as New Mexico, Hawaii, Mississippi, Denver, Colorado, and the good state of Brownsville. We have the country of Harlem. I see we got the continent of the Bronx, and Do we have Strong Island, the Hawaiian island or the Mississippi island of, we see, so we just want to celebrate each and every one of you in a way that you understand, as Jomani said, that although the news says that numbers are high, it has nothing to do with the work and the greatness that you bring to the table. That each and every one of you, I see Chi-Town in the building, each and every one of you are an example of the greatness, you know. And what I mean by that is that regardless to the Paul boys, what's they called? The Paul boys, yeah. The Proud Boys, bringing guns into our communities, bringing fireworks into our communities, having informants that's working with gangs and crews that are inciting incidents and rehashing old beefs and allowing things to escalate in our community, that we still have kept several people alive and a lot of incidents from not happening in our areas throughout the nation, you know. And it is the great work that each and every one of you are doing that allows peace to truly be a lifestyle. We know that we are working in the craziest conditions, right, Jessica? And it is because of that, we want to have a pep rally so that we can come together on this day as we normally do on the steps of City Hall, but to come together and just salute everybody, to hear what events you're going to be doing, to hear from Jessica and Jomani and other leaders of the CMS and the work that we do across the nation, but to understand that no matter what someone does not say to you, that you are great. It is because of you that New York is safe, that New York was the safest big city in America, and it will be the safest big city again. And that the work that we do across the nation by good, dedicated brothers and sisters like yourself will be the door that opens up new life for a lot of young people, and be the example of how we can get rid of all of that hate that we saw on Capitol steps the other day, to get rid of all of these rampant police killings that we see across the nation. That y'all are not perps, y'all are dedicated public servants who are working hard to make sure that people go home safe, not only yourself, but other people around the nation. And so we just wanted to have this pep rally to do that with all of you today. So Jessica, I want to hand the mic over to you. Jessica is the head of the mayor's office to prevent gun violence.
Thanks, Erica. Peace. You know, I'm definitely grateful to be on the line with great minds, great people, great leaders. You know, when we talk about, earlier today, we had a discussion about reimagining what safety looks like. And I think we're beyond the point of reimagining. We are towards a point of transformation. And the way that we've been able to get to this point of transformation is through the blood, sweat, and tears, the dedication, the long hours, the cold, face masks, the sanitizers, all the things that you do every single day to ensure that people are safe. When we talk about changing the narrative of how Black and brown bodies are perceived, it begins with you all. When we talk about truth and reconciliation, about how our enforcement partners engage with our communities, they're talking about you all, because without that, there is no police and community relationships. There is no public safety approaches or community-led approaches to public safety. So I'm grateful to be here with you all in spirit, because we all can't be together. But I understand and recognize that when you all say peace, that translates into love, and what the love that you all give to communities every single day is manifested in so many different ways. So when there's times where, the pressures of bureaucracy, the pressures of politics, the pressures of white supremacy, make me want to just give up, I think about the work that you all do on a day-to-day basis. And that's the fire that I need to keep going, the fire that I need to ensure that the work that you do is sustained, and that the dollars that you all need to be able to persevere to do the work in a meaningful way is sustained. So I'm grateful to be with you all. I'm grateful to have you all as partners. And again, when we say peace, it's about transforming how we see ourselves, the narratives that people tell about us, in the ways that we care for each other. A lot of times our work is, categorized as something that's non-traditional, but there's everything traditional about kinship. There's everything traditional about supporting one another. And there's everything, you know, traditional about the ways in which that we see ourselves in each other, that we see our healing in each other. And that's the way that we're able to really transform and move forward. So I can't say enough about the way that you all should be lauded for the work that you do every single day. And again, just thank you for allowing me to be here with you all and continue to supporting you all in the work here in government. So much appreciated. And much love and light to all of you. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Right on, right on, right on, right on. I'm trying to see who's in here. Akeem, do you want to give a Peace Week update real quick on what people can do to sign in, and then Jada, and then
Yeah, for sure. Peace, y'all. Happy Peace Week. This is Akib. I lead our work around development with Team Life Camp. Good to see y'all. I see a lot of familiar faces, and it brings me a lot of joy to see you all here, to be with you here tonight. To get engaged and to learn about Peace Week, visit peaceweeknyc.com. Again, that's peaceweeknyc.com. There are a dozen or so events on there, and I see folks actively adding new events right now. Once you're on there, we have a social media toolkit that Jada can talk about. You can add your own events, right? You can join an event around you by searching your zip code. And there's a peace pledge, right? We're asking folks to take that personal commitment to make peace a lifestyle, to bring and center peace in their life as we come into this new year, right? This new difficult year for so many people, right? On that note, again, peace is a life, peaceweeknyc.com. Take the peace pledge, get activated, and I'm gonna turn it over to Jada, who's our social media coordinator with LifeCam, to tell us a little bit more about the toolkit and how you can get engaged.
all right. Shandu, you go before Jada.
Heard you.
And Tiffany, I know you want to shout out to the family. Dr. Kesey, I know you want to shout out to the family. Go ahead, Duke.
Peace and blessings. This is Sean Duke McFadder. For the people who are not from New York City on this call, I'm the founder and CEO of GMAC Incorporated, which stands for Gangsters Making Astronomical Community Changes. And we are one of the partners in the crisis management system. Shout out to all of the crisis management system that I see on the phone. Shout out to those who are in the cure violence, who are receiving cure violence funding to do this work, some who are not receiving any funding to do this work, but you're on the forefront for peace. Shout out to all of those people. I think it's very important that we remember everyone isn't fully funded to be able to keep making our city safe. I've been part of Peace Week for, I don't know how many years now, Erica, AT, but every year we want to look at Peace Week for what it is and continue our energies outside of Peace Week. We want to make sure that it is a lifestyle that we promote to our communities the best way we know how. You know, how can we show our community different things that represent peace? How can we bring forth those who haven't stepped up before? How can we bring them forth this year? How can we activate their activism throughout Peace Week? We're talking about the likes of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and many of our great civil rights leaders. So this Peace Week is different for all of us, but we know we always come out, we ready, we know we working, but we got to show these people what it looks like in New York City, right? We want to show them what we are doing, not talk about what we are doing, but show them what we are doing with our actions. And Peace Week is a great time to do that. I'm here to support any type of events that are happening throughout Peace Week. We have to continue to support other sites and any of these shootings that are happening in Peace Week and outside of Peace Week. So let's continue to galvanize around that and making sure that we are crossing our T's and dotting our I's and identifying the real causes of the gun violence in each one of these neighborhoods that we are protecting every single day. This year for Peace Week, what I'm going to do to close out Peace Week, my date is the 22nd, Friday. I plan to do a silent walk. Only signs. There's so many different issues that bring us to this forefront. There's so many things that we need to focus on to bring peace forward. And I want us to start showing that through our words and not just through our mouths. So many people are on internets beefing, arguing. You look, you got grown adults having conflicts with other grown adults over things on social media. We got to change the energy. So with the energy being changed in Peace Week, I am someone who will continue to work every single day to show what peace looks like in my borough and in my city. Shout out to everybody. Once again, it's Peace Week. And this Peace Week, what are you doing different from last year? Peace and blessings.
Thank you so much for that, Sean Duke. And I just want to say happy Peace Week to everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. For those who don't know me, my name is Jada. I'm the social media coordinator for Life Camp. And I'm here to show you the social toolkit that we have for Peace Week. So once you log on to the peaceweeknyc.com website, you'll just see a social toolkit as a tab. You're going to go ahead and select that option. And you'll see where it says take part in our social media action. So we want you guys to really use the hashtag Peace Week and hashtag All In for Peace so that we can keep track of the things that you're doing and posting so that we can also share them on our socials as well. We'd like for you guys to follow us if you aren't. Life Camp Inc. and Erica Ford, I Love My Life on all social platforms. And just those of you who can take the Peace Week pledge, you can print out this 4-piece picture and fill in a blank, take a picture, and challenge one of your friends to take the Peace Week challenge and the Peace Week pledge. So it's basically saying, what are you doing for peace this Peace Week? And you guys can post it with a caption and make sure you guys just tag All In for Peace and Peace Week NYC. So we have these really, really cool social media assets and printable posters that you guys can download and use for this Peace Week campaign. So these are just a few of our graphics that we have that you guys can check out and share on your pages as well. And then we really want to urge you guys to also urge our youth and others to take the Peace Week pledge. And that's just pledging to let us know that you're committing to peace, not only for this 1 week, but for 365 days a year. So pledge to make peace a part of your lifestyle. And you can also do that online by also clicking the button here and taking the Peace Week pledge and just submitting it to us if you don't want to take a picture online yourself. So I'm just going to go back. Going to go back and continue on to the social toolkit page just to see if we've spoken about everything. And also another way that you can support Peace Week in our social media challenge is to share your story. If you want to take a video as to why you're pledging for peace this year. And we just have a few sample captions if you guys want to use under your photos as well. But thank you guys for joining us. And I'm so happy and I cannot wait to see all of the beautiful posts.
Let's get some loud noises. Yo, it's a pep rally. You gotta make noise. Noise for New York, for New York.
Peace.
Peace to the peace. Peace to the peace.
Can we do a roll call real quick?
Yeah, we can do a roll call.
Let's go. Who's in the building?
New Mexico, I'm right here. Can you hear me?
New Mexico, we hear you loud and
Hear me?
clear.
Hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
Good. Well, I just want to say that I'm happy to be on here. It's wonderful to see people actually caring about other human beings. And we doing our part out here too. My wife and I, we moved from Michigan and we're trying to stop it before it hit by teaching kids how to read, So we teaching kids how to read, writing reading books, and because we all got to know and learn from our past mistakes, and we got to learn from the kids like to trust. And that's what our book is about. It's about when we go through these difficult situations, we forget how to trust another person because we've been so bruised and hurt, but if we can't trust, we can't open our hearts up and love another person. And then anger comes out of that. And then you get your violence. So we're going to end violence because we ain't going to let it start because the kids going to have so much love in their hearts. All they're going to do is think about peace. So New Mexico in the house forever.
Dr. Kesey, Denver.
My queen, the Mile High City is here. Thank you so much for leading in the way in which you do. We watch New York because we learn from you. What we learn from you, we spread through every other community throughout the United States. You know the work that we do, you know where we are on the ground. But it is, New York is who we look to. We know that it's your heart. We know your community is all you center yourselves around in other communities who have smaller footprints than Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, are learning that they have to turn to one another in order to solve the issues we have. We must force government to invest where they have not, and we can reduce and eventually reduce that footprint of needing public safety in a completely different way. So I miss you all, but keep doing what you're doing because we watch and we spread the word and we send them straight to you. And then when you get a chance, get to your elected officials. If you want to really, really deal with the issue of public safety, then you need to fund.
That's right. They got to put their dollar where their mouth is. That's right.
Absolutely.
Right. All right.
Yo, you know every time you come home, you got to merch something. Stop! Let the motherfucking bridge that. Come on.
We're going to be leaning back on that violence, right? Ain't that what we're going to be doing? We're going to be leaning back on the Proud Boys, right, AT? Right, AT? Come on, y'all. It's a pep rally. What up, y'all?
Who in the world?
Yeah, y'all.
I heard Harlem is back. Who in the world want to talk about that?
Erica, we leaning back on the Proud Boys?
Yeah, we leaning back on them. Bam! No, that's peace. Peace is a lifestyle. Let's go. I'm sorry. News 12 in the building. AT, come on, my brother, my partner.
Peace.
My right hand, my left hand.
Yes. Both sides. I'm all around.
It is Peace Week. Me and AT saw this violence up in these streets when they shot this girl in East New York. Yes. 2 girls actually. And we was like, yo, we got to do something more drastic. And
right.
11 years ago, we started Peace Week and we still here standing strong. You know?
I mean, like 11 years. I mean, who could have believed that it would have been like, it don't even seem like 11 years, to be honest with you, because we just been having fun with it. I am so super glad to see all of my comrades out there from all across the country. I see my team inside the PJAC Center. I see your team inside the office. I see my comrades from all over the country. This has been 11 years, y'all, that we've been straight up and down on it. We actually been calling Peace a Lifestyle way before 11, but when we officialized it 11 years ago, I don't think that we really even envisioned it being where it is today. So I'm so proud. This is like our birthday. It's Dr. King's birthday. It's our birthday as well. So let's have fun with it all week long. Everybody should be promoting it in their neighborhoods, and hopefully nobody that we know, any of the participants that we've been working with, they've been helping us, making sure we squash the beef and bury the beef. And at the end of the day, it's going to be a peaceful week, you know, but it's real good to be back in the house with my peoples. Erica, I love you. I salute the whole Life Camp team. Yo, for just keeping the Peace Week banner, you know, let's raising it high, keeping it strong. And I just want you to know that, I mean, we really do admire being partners with GMAC, with SAVE, with True to Life, with the God Squad, with Elite Learners. And sometimes you get in trouble when you start doing this because you might forget somebody. SOS, RTG, all of my groups in the CMS, all my peoples from across the country. You already know it's love, man. It's good to see everybody. We're in the building, man up in the building.
Right, and it's led by us for us. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
right.
we,
That's right.
we do this. Tiffany, go ahead, Tiffany.
Hey, it was good, y'all. I was having trouble unmuting. It is just like a beautiful thing to be sharing space with y'all. I just want to echo what other folks have said and shout out to CMS doing the work of treating violence like the public health issue, the public health crisis that it is. And, you know, much love and gratitude to Erica and all of Life Camp for modeling, right? I learn from y'all every single day for modeling what it means and what it looks like to center inner peace and then project it out into the world, out into our communities and share it with other people. And so for me, this Peace Week, I'm going to do something new. I want to incorporate something new into my practice that I have struggled with. I'm going to start with some short, light meditation and incorporate that into my lifestyle. So again, peace to everybody. Dope to be here with y'all.
Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you. I also saw our brother, our sister and brother, Crystal McCrary and Ray McGuire here. But
hey, Erica, no, he had to run. He was on, but I'm now here with my mom, Miss Thelma, 95 years old. We thank you so much, Erica, for the work that you and Life Camp have been doing and continue to do. And you are uplifting our community, and you are doing the work that is critical. You are closest to the work that must be done in order to bring up our brothers and sisters and stop the violence. And we are here to help make this come true.
Yeah.
And to support in any way, in every way that we can. And as we look to stop the violence in our communities, we look to also empower the people, the brothers and sisters in our community.
Without a doubt.
And as we work to receive and to get social justice within our community, we are working just as hard to get economic justice in our communities.
Right.
Because without our economic justice, without our resources for our brothers and sisters to own our blocks,
that's right,
none of this is going to be ultimately possible for the long-term solution.
That's right.
But you know how much I love and respect you because you are on the front lines. This is hand-to-hand combat.
This is hand-to-hand combat. And this is the front line. This is the front line of peacemakers across the nation, you know, and one of our brothers and our sisters and our families that we follow the legacy is the Shakur tribe. And so to give us a salute tonight, we have Sexual Shakur, our queen, continuing the legacy.
Set at? Where's Set at?
Set.
Set, I ain't seen Set in too long. Where's Set?
Peace, everybody. Peace.
Wow, hi, Set.
Hi. I'm not getting up. I wasn't prepared for this, but Peace Week is week every year. And our job is to stand on the shoulders of our giants and in the space of the people who are not here to speak the words that's supposed to be spoken, the ways that they are. We are supposed to speak up for what's not right. When we see it, we're supposed to speak up for harm when we see it. I thank everybody on this call for doing so. We don't see each other on a day-to-day basis, but we are fighting the same fight. We are winning the same win. We are in it together. I am here. My foundation is here. My family has always been here, and I don't think that's been a question. I'm just checking in today and right now just to lend my voice and my heart to you all, the people who are on the streets that I am on. And I'm accepting your love for the streets that I am on that you are not.
That's right. That's right.
And that's all I came.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much. We love you, Queen. We appreciate you so much. We got folks from New Mexico.
Erica.
Yes, sir.
I just, I don't want to just, it's a pep rally. But Set is on the, when I met Set, a lot of people don't even know who she is. People see names that don't understand, right? That is Set Shakur. That is Tupac Shakur's sister. That is someone who has for years promoted peace and been through some of the traumas that we fight for every day on a level that people don't even understand, right? When you constantly hearing the talk about the death of your brother and have to continue to be a strong warrior for our people. So throughout this Peace Week, I want you to know that you are one of my inspirations forever. Just like Erica has always been my inspiration, someone like you, a strong woman, has always continued to inspire me to be my best throughout everything that I'm going through, right? So I just want you to know that before we walk away today, that I'd never stop thinking about you every single day, Seth. Keep pushing, all right?
Do the same thing to you too, though, because you and I, we belong to
Set, your phone is breaking up. I don't know if it's me or. Yeah, your phone is
breaking up, Seth.
And I don't want anybody to understand the way I don't want to understand what it feels like to lose a child. I don't want that understanding.
Right.
Don't want to be able to stand for that understanding. But in that space, I don't want no one else to lose their siblings. The people who lost their siblings, if we can create something to speak for what happens to a family, when tragedy and violence happens to a family, I would like to start that with you. Personally, you and I, if we can say this for starting 2022, I want to start something with you around that in particular, because that's a love loss that no one speaks of, and that moves our country and that moves our movement that we're not empowering.
There's a lot there, and I appreciate that, and I think that's important because just like you, I constantly go through the promotion of the death of my brother through many different avenues. I pop up and see it on social media all the time. So that's why I can empathize and sympathize with what you're going through to an extent, right? And there's mothers on this phone who we can't sympathize with, like your mother went through before, rest in peace, her soul. So there's parents on here that we worked with for years who are doing that same type of work. We need to band it all together to get people to understand the traumas that affect everybody in the families after these homicides.
Yes. So I support you guys. I wish you love. I'm going to check off now, but I really, whomever need me or us, please, E and Sean, please let everybody know how to contact me if you need me. We're here, the good thing is Tupac actually left us a platform to move from. We are not moving from a space of deficit or asking or wanting. We can actually do this on our own. Peace, you all.
Long live Tupac. Definitely, we continue in the legacy. And one of the brothers who I met at the Tupac concert in 1994, my brother, the one and only from the BX, Fat Jizzy, Oprah, Jopra. Let's go, man. Talk to the people. You might got your phone on mute, Joe.
I got it now. All I'm saying is all this is positive, and we gotta, 2020 and has been a very bad year.
Yes.
And not only people had died from the COVID, hundreds of thousands of people, and predominantly Black and Latino. But you would think with the COVID, the crime would go down. And the crime only went up. And people were out there in the streets acting crazy. And so, this is a problem, you know what I'm saying? That like you've been dealing with this since 94. I've been seeing you in the streets, Erica. And it's like, when will it stop? Right? And so now that I'm mature, because I come from the streets, I come from a rough time. Now that I'm mature, I would think 10, 20, 30 times before I hurt a brother. And just because that's exactly what he is, my brother. And so we gotta get these kids to think like that earlier. And so basically, we gotta find a way to make young men more mature earlier, whether it comes to business, whether it comes to the streets, whether it comes to everything. We gotta let them see their accountability and not just look at some other guy like he's from that block or he's from that gang or they gotta really look at them as that's my brother. And, his mother's gonna hurt too, and then I'm going to jail. So it's a no-win situation because, if I win, I go to jail. If you lose, you're not on earth no more. And so
we gotta start embracing the children at I think a younger age, man, and start teaching them from being very young that, you know what I'm saying, that's your brother, that's your sister, love them. Any man that hits a woman 2021, like, I mean, you got to be on something, right? Like, I mean, that shit played out in the 60s. And so, it's like, that's all I'm saying. And then we got to stay in their faces and we got to let them know that they're loved. When I was in the streets, I felt like nobody loved me. I hit a point in my life where I was just like, yo, I don't care about nobody. Nobody care about me. And I just tuned into the zone we talking about on this call, the zone we don't want none of these kids to go into. And we got to erase that, man. And I don't have all the answers. Erica, I try to support whenever you want me to support. I'm here for the kids. But I tell you, I'm going to be doing a lot more work with you on the ground level, on the streets, just trying to let these kids know that they are kings. I love every time I talk to you, Erica. I laugh because you always greet me the same way. You say, "Peace, King," and you speak it into existence. And I be like laughing, like, wow. And so we got to let these kids know that they are intelligent, that they are kings. And they are CEOs and they are presidents. Because if we look right now at the people that we see successful, all of them was deemed failure. All of them was from the projects. Everybody was on welfare. Everybody was effed up, and they found a way to get out of there. And if you take everybody and sit them down, 50 Cent, Diddy, Jay-Z, whoever you sit down, they'll tell you, like me, it's a miracle I'm here. It's a miracle they're here. Let's not try to make the little kids who survive a miracle no more. Let's not make it a miracle, and let's try to make it the norm to where these kids know, listen, I'm intelligent, I'm smart, and I can do whatever I want to do in this world. And that's the message. You got to let them know their worth. You got to let these kids know their worth and let them know. I got a bunch of kids that work for me. I wouldn't say kids, but young men, young women. And when we get on a Zoom, I tell them all, I don't want you to work for me. I want you to be a boss. I want to teach y'all how to be a boss, and then one day help y'all own your own business. And so that's the type of light we got to share and we got to instill in these kids. And it takes one kid at a time. We got to change one kid at a time. And that's what I think it's about. So Peace Week should be Peace Year. This is, Peace Week should be Peace Year. And it should be, we got to start teaching these kids, man, letting them know, because, it sounds like it's like recycle. Like I remember when the OGs used to talk to us when we was young, we were like, yo, they old, they don't know what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And now we them guys telling them, chill, put the guns down, right? And so I'm here for you guys, man. God bless everybody on this call. We've all lost tons of people. When I grew up, I lost so many people that I thought it was normal. I thought it was normal to lose friends to the guns. And so we need to stop that. We need to erase that, and it's one kid at a time.
Right. Thank you so much for always supporting us. And the brothers and sisters on the line from New Mexico to Hawaii to Mississippi to here in New York, all 5 boroughs are on the front line of reducing violence. These are the soldiers who are saving lives and making peace a real lifestyle. They've made history in their work, and they're going to continue to make history. And it's people like you supporting us that allows us to continue to do that. So we appreciate your support always when I call,
Always, Erica, nothing but love. Peace, y'all.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
We all the way up, y'all. We all the way up, right, Mike? What's up, Mike?
What's up? What's up, family? What's going on, man? Staten Island checking in.
Often ignored and pushed to the side. Staten Island standing tall. Let's hear from you, King.
Right. Peace, everybody. Staten Island checking in. Shout out to Big Sis, Erica Ford. Shout out the whole CMS family. Shout out everybody on the line. I know my brothers K, AT, Big Bro, Duke, everybody on the line. SOS. Peace, family. Just really quick from Staten Island. Just a little bit of energy from on my side. Peace Week, man. I mean, I've been doing this work for the past 6 years of my life. It's been amazing. I want to share this really quick. Before I was able to save anyone's life, me being a part of this organization saved mine. All right, and that's really, really important, man. You know, because you got a lot of us on the front lines who are out there saving lives, but the reality is that this operation, this CMS, this umbrella, Cure Violence, it saved our life. All right, it saved my life because I was in the field heavy. You know, my life is public record. It's there. You can't hide from it. It's in the records. It's in the music that I do. And so just extremely blessed and thankful to be a part of this. This has transformed my life. And we know that it can transform the lives of the men and women that we're touching. So, and then lastly, I just want to share this. I'm extremely blessed to be around these people, these giants in this field. Again, Erica Ford, AT Mitchell, K Bain, Shen Duke, big shout out to Fat Joe, people who are advocating for peace. So what we're doing on Staten Island as part of Peace Week, I just want to speak to, we're doing a fundraising event. So when you talk about Peace Week, we want this model to grow, to continue to expand. So what are we doing? I work for an organization right now called True to Life, right? I work for that organization, but I'm starting my own organization so we can continue to be a part of Peace Week so this thing can grow, this thing can flourish into what it needs to flourish into. We look at World AIDS Day. We look at particular days that are promoted worldwide. We want Peace Week and this vibe and this energy to be on that level, right? So I'm starting my own organization, Pen and Perry Inc., Youth Services, geared up, following the likes of Erica Ford, following the likes of AT Mitchell, following the likes of K Bain and Shan Duke McFadder, following those brothers and sisters, you know, so we can keep Peace Week going on and on, all right? So Pen and Perry Inc., y'all look out for us, y'all make room for us. We coming to the table. And big shout out to CMS, man. Erica Ford, I love you, big sis. Much love, CMS family. All my brothers and sisters on the front line, let's keep fighting. Let's stay in it, and let's win this fight.
Salute, Mike, man. Congratulations, bro. Real talk, man. I'm proud of you, man. Keep up that great work, man. Looking forward to the
Thank you, family.
Word up.
Thank you, big bro. Love.
Ms. Dixon, who's one of those parents that Sexual was talking about that lost her child to gun violence and then, you know, didn't get lost in the work. I mean, didn't get lost in the pain, took that pain and turned it into power and, you know, worked for CMS, worked for Life Camp, went through with all of the teams and really, you know, worked hard with a lot of us. And then now built her own organization. Where do we go from here? And so definitely has been a prodigal mother. Sorry, Ms. Dixon, I was going to call you grandmother. Prodigal mother to us all. Definitely, you know, want your words to bless our brothers and sisters across the nation.
You caught me when I have food in my mouth.
Because it's not no pork chop. Good.
Well, I'm sending much love and blessings to everyone. Peace Week is about making peace with yourself. So this week of Peace Week, I've decided to put a collage together of families, and I'm tired of looking at pictures of families holding the pictures of the loved ones. I want to make an impression on how it affects families not being there. So the pictures that will be supplied will be families with their loved ones when they were alive. And it will say something about what they will miss the most. So this Peace Week, I'm bringing towards power with y'all. And I just want us to get it together because we left the funeral today and I'm like drained the fuck out. I'm really drained the
I guess the part of the piece, Goldie, is it's taking away our voice so that we can rest our AT, because everybody
Yeah.
cut off.
So I'm tired. I'm just relaxing now, getting ready for the more work that's ahead of us. Love and blessings.
Let's go, peace. Woo! I see Tara in there, but Tara, let's all set our clocks. Ready? For 3 minutes, let's all set our clocks for Tara. 3 minutes from the Boogie Down Bronx, one of our sister leaders in this movement, Tara. And then we want to hear from Hawaii. We want to know, like, what you getting from this conversation, from this pep rally, that you're gonna take over and create a space for us in Hawaii so that we can all come. Yay! Go ahead, Tara.
I just got on, so peace and blessings. The Lord bless you. I'm really happy to be on with great people from RTG, North and South, and the great people of the crisis management system, and those who are doing this work all across the country. Best and big love to Hawaii. I just want to receive well. I want to be received well if I get the opportunity to come there. So just remember, I recognize y'all. That's all I'm saying. There are some things that we're still hammering out, but a major part of what we're doing is obviously always bringing it to the streets. And so we have 2 MTUs, and so we will definitely be in the street, North and South, asking, really, we've used those same cards, the Peace Week cards, for years, and we ask the people, what are you going to do for the week? What are the 3 things that you're going to commit to for the week to bring about peace? And so we've done that for a few years, and we may change it up just a bit, but that'll be one of the things that our therapeutic groups do, and always checking in on our families affected by gun violence. Our community coordinators, they get together and they hammer stuff out, and we're at sort of towards that the end part of hammering things out. So as soon as I know more, probably by Tuesday, we will post, and we're part of a COVID testing site on Monday for King's birthday. So we're out there. Love you guys. We're getting motivated by some of what we saw listed. There's some great stuff out there. So in case you see some of your stuff replicated, that's just the highest form of flattery. We might have to snatch that because we saw some good stuff. Love you all.
That's right.
God bless you guys, RTG.
We don't own ideas. Come on, Hawaii, talk to us. You one of those participant types. When you was a little kid, you done transformed your life. You all grown up living in Hawaii. Let's bring us some sunshine.
Yo, what's up, Erica? Peace and love to everybody out here. I'm originally from Queens, for those that don't know, but now I live in Honolulu. I joined the Air Force many years ago. I got stationed here, and I pretty much wound up staying. But I always stay connected to Erica to know what's going on back in my home community. The last time I was there was November of 2019. Got together with a lot of my family and friends. So, I try to go back periodically, check on things, see how Erica's doing, see how the family's doing. So I always like to stay connected to Life Camp because I know Erica's doing huge things in the community back home. Honestly, it's pretty peaceful already out here in Honolulu, but anybody that ever wants to come out here, this is a great place, to reset, to have a little vacation. And, I'm always happy to be out here to show people around, tell you where to go, be like your unofficial ambassador, so to speak, if you ever come out here. You know what I mean? So I'm just glad to be a part of this and watching and seeing Erica, as she's always done, do great things and continue to do great things, both herself and the team that she's put together at Life Camp over there in Queens.
And everybody around the nation.
Yes.
Who do we got? What organizations? Can we get a roll call? What organizations do we got in the building?
Save is in the building. Harlem is
RTG, North.
Agree with the Flow of Life movement.
But wait, but because people are from different parts of the United States, say, you know, like your borough and then the name of your organization, all right?
All right.
Like, you know.
RTG the Bronx.
SOS Bronx.
Save our streets, Bronx.
Peace and blessings, Chaka Fair, Interagency Alliance, Brooklyn, New York.
Rise up, Kings, Brooklyn, the farm, against the grain. Peace.
SOS Bed-Stuy.
Man Up Inc., Brooklyn, New York.
Gilly Delgado, Gun Down Lives Up, Bronx, New York, 5x5 man challenge.
Save East Harlem.
Elite Learners is in here from Brownsville.
Yo, SOS from the Bronx. Gonna put a little salsa into this. I want to big up all my Latinos out there. Y'all got a voice. Ustedes también tienen una voz. ¿Oíste? Yo estoy allá afuera, yo estoy allá afuera para ustedes, ¿oíste? Eso no es para uno ni para una persona, esto es para todo el mundo. Y ustedes también tienen una voz, porque ustedes también están perdiendo los hijos. ¿Oí? So know this, SOS is out there, unity in the community, but unidad en la comunidad too. All right? Homeboy.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year.
Same to you.
This is James, Guns Down, Life Up. I love you, Erica Ford.
No, that shit is nice and warm.
So the team, most of the team is on the line. Guns Down, Life Up, Mindset for Life. We've been a part of the movement, Peace Week from its inception. I love you, Erica Ford. So usually when it's normal, we usually since the beginning we have the events at the schools, the dance competitions. We do have different posters, different events. So the team's gonna share on the calendar. I don't know if Maria Lopez or Marla's on the phone, but the team, we're gonna share our calendar because we're doing a lot of Zoom events with our mentees right now and our court mandates and the community engagement that we're doing. So this is gonna incorporate everything, have everything Peace Week. We need some more of the cards. I heard earlier, we'll print out some of the materials and we'll hand it out and make sure everybody do a pledge for the whole week. So we're gonna share our stuff on the calendar. So Guns Down, Life Up, those who don't know, my name is James Dobbins, the public hospital response to gun violence. We have all three components, the intervention, prevention, community mobilization. We're part of the crisis management system. We work with SOS in the Bronx. We're based in the Bronx. We're a hospital-based entity. And we just here to be definitely Erica Ford. She changed me. Erica Ford changed my life. I was doing Guns Down, Life Up from its inception and everything with Marla and the whole team that's here, the Mindset for Life outreach team. But with Erica Ford, I really learned like the grassroots and dealing hands-on and really having participants and learning the whole model with Erica Ford. So I appreciate you, Erica Ford, and the hospital component and the work that's on the ground and really having the real essence and the real.
Jimbo, is all we want to know is when we getting those shirts that's behind you. Hold on. You got to unmute yourself. You got to unmute yourself, King.
Oh, you know I got you, Erica. You know I got you. I got you on that.
We, all 90 of us want it.
Nah,
Oh yeah,
right.
So
That's
definitely,
right.
you know, most of the people on this line know. Part of it is bringing awareness to the issue, to the cause. We got to definitely, make sure we pump the Peace Week message and everything. So I'm definitely promoting. This year, we're going to do more promoting. You're going to see more of us. The team is growing. I'm looking to grow more and create a synergy with everybody on this line right here. So we want to replicate the model. We want to save more lives. And now's the perfect time, too. Because even, I don't know, Marathon Line, SOS, just recently we was on the streets talking to like 15 kids, man. A lot of people got murdered since the new year. You know what I'm saying? We're talking to the families. We're going up in those places and talking to them, sitting down with them and picking out coffins. So it's great right now. This is the perfect time, and every time is perfect. This week, you need to keep it all year, but right now it's really perfect to say Peace Week and pledge. We got a lot of pledging to do because a lot of students uptick, a lot of senseless killings and all this online beef. A lot of stuff is going on, as y'all all know. So I'm just honored to be here. You know, we're gonna rally. We're gonna definitely rally and keep the energy high and happy and everything. But meanwhile, I love Peace Week, Erica Ford, and the team is out here. And I love everybody on this call. Let's all build. Peace.
Is Kepra here?
Yeah, where Kepper at? Where my sister at?
I'm here. I'm here. Peace and blessings, everyone. Happy 11th Peace Week. It's also Feel Good Friday, so tune in tonight at 10 o'clock. I just want to send love, and I want to remind all of us, this is the new year, and the true war is the battle within the self. The real war, the real stealing is about stealing our energy. We want to be protective of our energy, protect your personal cipher. And so I just encourage everyone right now, let's give ourselves a moment of silence, a moment of breath in honor of all of our ancestors, all of our fallen soldiers. We've lost so many people to COVID, to gun violence. And so in the spirit of that salute, I invite you to sit up tall. And by doing that, I want you to do it with the breath. So I want you to breathe in and bring your shoulders up. And then exhale, bring them back, but keep them up. And then exhale one more time and bring them down. Ready? Let's do that one more time. Breathe in and shoulders up. And then exhale back. And then exhale down. And that's perfect posture. You got that? So when somebody says, you know, straighten up, rise up, that's how you get your straight. Right, exactly, Wale, exactly, right? And you can feel it if you feel it. So I want everybody to straighten your antenna so we can take a moment for ourselves. We are here on the front lines, always giving to others. Let's have a moment of silence for ourselves. Just let's breathe life into ourselves just for a moment.
Somebody put that number, I don't know who this Taz community coordinator.
And no talking, please. Honor yourself. Give yourself the breath of life. One more deep breath in and hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. I just want to remind you that there are situations all the time. It is so important to let nothing and no one steal your peace, rob you of your joy. And so every day and every night, we have to put on the full armor of peace for ourselves, for our sanity. We have also lost frontline workers to the streets this past year. And so I'm going to invite you to just do a call and response, because this is about speaking the word over ourselves. Anybody that knows the mathematics of life knows the greatest mathematical equation is I am. And whatever comes after I am will be so. So repeat after me. I am a peacemaker. Unmute yourselves. I am a peacemaker.
I am a peacemaker.
I am a peacemaker.
I am a peacemaker.
I am well.
I am well.
I am powerful.
I am powerful.
I am light.
I am light.
I manifest wealth.
I manifest wealth.
I am a king or I am a queen.
I am a king.
My body is healthy.
My body is healthy.
I am free.
I am free.
Yes, and one more time, just 4 times. I am a peacemaker.
I am a peacemaker.
I am a peacemaker.
I am a peacemaker.
I am a way maker.
I am a way maker.
Yes, and I am love.
I am love.
All right, give yourselves a hug. You know, that's not a feminine thing. And for our brothers, our kings, you know, embrace that masculinity. Most of us need a hug and we wait for something or someone outside of ourselves, and nothing and no one outside of ourselves is going to save us before we save ourselves. So here is to just loving all of you. I salute all of you. This strong beginning, because there are no weekends, right? The Peace Mobile will be all out throughout the borough of Queens. If you have an event going on and we can fit it in our schedule and you want the Peace Mobile to come through, just let us know. Please contact Jada or Akib or someone on the thread and let us know how we can support. We'll always bring love, lavender, some warm tea, you know, and a good word. So blessings to everyone. I am honored to work with all of you. Peace.
Love you, Capra.
I need my own Capra.
Hold on. We're going to give love to Kepra in a second, but my sister Tamika Mallory, who's been with us from day one.
Will Meek Mill at.
Yo,
Me.
Happy Peace Week, family. Happy Peace Week.
Happy
Peace
Peace.
We love to see our family. It's so good to see y'all. We're actually on the set of our show and we're taping.
Nice.
So we aren't.
What up, AT?
We aren't able to stay with y'all long, but I just wanted to say, and I know my son shares the sentiment that we love you all so much, and it's so beautiful to see this thing that we created years and years ago continue to grow, and that you all, you lovely people, have it in your hands and will take it to the next level. So I love y'all so much.
Love you more. Love you more, sis.
Y'all the best. Y'all the best, man. I'm happy to be a part of this, man, and be around such change agents, man. People that I know that really fighting for peace and fighting for the communities, man. Our communities are in good hands with y'all, like Allstate.
Listen, you know, I used to be the chairperson of, no, it was actually Gun Violence Awareness Month, but still the same point that Shandu said I wasn't doing my job, and he took.
Facts.
Wait. What I took?
The Gun Violence Awareness Month.
I ain't say she wasn't doing it. She's a busy woman.
We love y'all, yo. Peace out, Mika.
Y'all love y'all. Peace.
Pepper, I know we interrupted your closing. Sorry.
That's all right. It's
sorry,
perfect timing. It's Feel Good Friday. So what a perfect
It's
segment.
Feel Good Friday.
Tonight, the Feel Good Fridays for Peace Week. So tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern on Tamika Mallory's Instagram, join us for Feel Good Fridays. Perfect
All
segment.
right. Love you, Kep. Love everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
David Banks, Eagle Academy, our brother. Raising
Yes.
Things.
My sister, Sister Erica. I just want to say, first of all, thank you to you for being on the front lines for so many years. You're more than a queen. You're a warrior, and you're our sister warrior, and I appreciate you so very, very much. And just being here today just reminds me of we've got to deepen our connection and our work. I'm representing Eagle Academy. We've got an academy for young men in every borough in New York City and one in Newark, New Jersey. So as I sit here today, we got 3,000 young men from grades 6 through 12 who we are trying to teach them a level of consciousness about themselves, their history, and their rightful place in this world and in their families and in their communities. Graduated over 2,000 of these young men already, sent them to colleges and universities across the country. But none of that matters if they're not healthy and if they're not conscious about what they are supposed to be for our communities. So I continue to just do the best that I can with an amazing team to try to help this work. We're out in Staten Island. We're in Ocean Hill, Brownsville, and Brooklyn. We're right there in Southeast Queens, as you know. We're still in the South Bronx. We're in Ocean Hill, Brownsville, and Brooklyn. And so we're just continuing to build and try to help as many of our young brothers as we possibly can. But I salute not only you, Erica, but just all of you who are activists, soldiers on the front lines. And so just know that we are one, and we're here. It's my pleasure to be here with you. Peace.
Peace. All love to the Banks family. Definitely holding us down. Omar, holla if you hear me.
I'm here, Queen. Peace, everybody. Peace, family. 11 years going, Peace Week. I've been involved for 4 of those years, I believe. And usually around this time, AT is hollering at me so we could get together and do the bowling thing. Last year, Erica.
I know, COVID.
Yeah. Last year we was all out in we was in Brooklyn last year, right?
No, we was in Queens.
We was in Queens last year. You know who always come out on top though.
Now I think we even.
All right, I could go for that. But I just want to just send a message to everybody on this line. You know, I want to send love. I want to send peace. Let everybody know that we are true kings and queens. We are heroes. We are the catalyst of change. We the ones that's running to the gunshots. We the ones that's in the middle of the pandemic. You know, we're risking our lives every day to save lives. We are peace. And I just want to salute everybody that's on this line, everybody that's involved with this movement. This is definitely a lifestyle. And Erica, you figured out a way to make this pep rally happen. This is dope. This is dope.
I
You
like
know, and I always take my hat off to you. Peace, everybody.
peace.
Yeah, Erica, I don't care what they say about you, Erica. I'm with you.
Peace on the check-in. It's Kamel Ellis here, One World Fest Global. Sending a shout out to Erica Ford and the whole team over at Piece of Lifestyle. Erica's my sister. We go back to high school days. And I'm proud to say I was there at the beginning of the Peace Week initiative as part of the Bury the Beef movement. And the Life Camp team has been on the ground for years doing this work. And it's not easy work, and a lot of times it's thankless work. And so I learned the passion for community work from working with Erica Ford from the time that we was working together in the Code organization with Tupac, man, all the way through Piece of Lifestyle and the Life Camp All Stars, man. So I'm happy to be a part of this. I'm glad to see, I'm honored to see how this initiative has grown from just a New York City initiative to Peace Week all the way across the country, and people checking in from different organizations across the country. So I also got to meet my brother A.T. Mitchell at the launch of Peace Week. Peace to A.T. I want to say peace to you, my brother. Mad respect for you, man, and everybody on this call. And I'm honored to be a part of everything that's going on here. My organization, One World Fest Global, we are about peace amongst all people and bringing folks together, man, and hope that it would take away some of the fear that's used to divide us as human beings, man. So we always going to be down on the front lines and on the streets as well, man, for the cause. So peace to Eric and everybody here, man. Respect to all you.
Respect, King. Respect, King. Any of our young people wanna say a couple of words? Any of our young people who've grown through this work? I don't know if Jafari's in there, but I see Travella. Any of the young people here? Any of them young people in Man Up over there? Is any of those participants? Or any young people who've grown through this stuff that were participants and now they employees and, you know? Do I see Jafari? Do I see Destiny? I see Travella.
You want to see me, sister?
I want to see who is that talking?
Tim.
Yeah, definitely.
What up? So I see what's good.
Years ago, we were in Chicago.
Huh?
I was talking to Tim from Man Up when we all went to Chicago. Yeah. We was all in Chicago. I think he wasn't brand new, but
that's where I made my name at. In Chicago, yeah. But I just want to say I'm Tim.
It's about going to trainings. Go ahead, Tim.
Yeah.
Delano and Shafari, y'all can go next.
Yeah. Peace to everybody. We say Hotep here, Man Up. It just means peace. I'm Brother Tim. I've been here this year. It'll be my 11th year, but this will be my 10th year going through Peace Week. So I just want to say to all the newcomers, welcome aboard. It's a great event. And we don't just celebrate Peace Week throughout this week coming. We do it through the whole year. And I just like to see I love to see how much the CMS model have grown from when I first started in 2010 to where it's at now. It done expanded and exacerbated to something major, and it ain't doing nothing but getting bigger. I'm one of them people, I didn't start off as a participant like Erica said, but I started off as an outreach worker, you know, and through the ropes, I done been in different portions of CMS to the hospital. Now I'm assistant director of the CMS. And I always love helping my brothers and sisters from other sites, giving them insight, you know, just giving them some advice to try to get them on their feet so they don't have to go through some of the trials and tribulations that we went through. So kind of like, you know, bypass that. But I just want to congratulate everybody that's on the line, all the organizations that's doing the work and continue to do the work. And we here, it's not going nowhere. All it's doing is expanding. And I love to see more faces every year. I just want to say Hotep and God bless everybody.
Thanks, Tim. Appreciate you, King. I see you. I'm proud of you, King. You're doing your thing. Jafari and Delano,
Yo.
Y'all, peace, y'all. I wanna shout out all the, all everybody on here. It's too much names. I don't know all the names, so I'm not gonna try to attempt to say all the names. But just one thing I want to say, this is not a thing about a peace week. This is a lifestyle. This is something that I get up and do every day. Something small could turn and affect somebody's life in a major way. The simplest thing, just checking on a brother, telling him that you love him, checking on him, make sure you got home at night, a little McDonald's meal. You don't know how, you could affect somebody by simply checking up on them, seeing how they mental is. We all go through hard times. This is the coronavirus, so the world is going through hard times. If this one thing you show, anybody could get it. It don't matter if you're rich, poor, middle class. We all are subjected to, be a victim of that circumstance. But I respect everybody. I take a page from everybody's story, and I build my own foundation, and I chef it up in the pot and start my own journey with my own recipes. So I take a scripture from everybody here. Miss Ford, she took me for forever. You know what I'm saying? I started from junior VI in training, and now I'm a VI supervisor. So that tells you that I tell you something that I'm doing.
Participant that we had to park our Peace Mobile in front of your house to make sure that you.
Yeah. That's a story within itself. I got stories for days, but it came a long way. Like she said, I lost 4 friends. Well, I lost 3 friends and 1 uncle. My cousin Omar, get your ass up here. I lost 4 people in one day. And from there, Kepra and Miss Ford, Tracy Queen, they pulled up on my block with this big old orange bus. I was not trying to come outside. I actually told my mother to don't answer the door, but she with this bus from my house, so I had to come downstairs. And eventually, by me doing that, I'm here where I am today because they never gave up. Times when I thought about going to do some crimes and still getting back into the streets, they always at my door.
I'm sorry, you lost how many people in one day?
All in one day, and I went to 4 funerals in 1 week.
And a lot of people were at those funerals making sure that people went home safe. A lot of these folks here was at those funerals.
Salute you. This is why we're here. You. Right. That's what we want. You.
Facts.
I gotta shout out, my big bros. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them 2, Nacy, Nuke, Jason. Cap on here somewhere. I don't know. He ducking. I don't know where he at, but
Captain Richard.
Shout out to Cap Richards and stuff like that. But like I said, this work is very much possible. 2 years ago, I would have never thought about having no peaceful conversation. But here I am now, and I want to shout out everybody. And I want to, the main thing, we get involved with these people's lives. There's no letting up. It's no stipulations. There's no budget. It's no, you can't create man-made, with the white, no disrespect to anybody, but what they pay and they come down and they set rules and stuff like that. This is not one of those type of jobs. So if you get involved with people's lives, stay in their lives. If you're going to feel like you're going to be doing some half-ass job, just mind your business. And have somebody else get involved that could be there accurately. So peace.
Peace, King.
That was the best of the night for me right there. But you got that one. That was it right there.
It's a fact.
Jafari. The young Jafari started as a participant too. Went through so many things, and now he's training to be an EMT. I think he took his test and passed it. He's getting ready to go from being a hospital responder to now going to work EMT, yo. Yes. So let's
yay!
Why he can't lead the EMT hospital responder prevention team? Why he can't? What was going on?
That's next, Duke.
Get some of that training. That's exactly it, King. Jafari, you gonna say anything?
Yeah, I just want to say, I think I could represent the youth. I just want to say to all the older guys, like the youth are capable of leading this. So don't be scared to pass that torch and support the youth, because Alexander the Great, he ruled most of the unknown world when he was only 22 years old. You know what I'm saying? So the youth are ready and willing to take on this fight. We're on the front lines, leading the fight against police brutality is youth leading these fights. 22, 21, 19 years old on the front lines, orchestrating and coordinating people. So we're ready to just support us because we need it, and we need your guidance and we need your experience to so just pass on those tools and those tactics and just, you know, keep supporting us like you're all.
Straight ahead, straight ahead,
Shout out
straight
to y'all kings.
That's right. And speaking of old men and passing the torch, the king of all kings, our brother, our leader, also born 11 years ago, was the global peacekeepers movement, the general, the captain, the leader of all leaders, our brother, Captain Dennis Muhammad.
Peace. Peace, family. I'm very, very honored. Boy, looking at you, man. I'm looking at you, AT, man. I'm getting jealous, man. Man, Shandu, what's up, my brother? Man.
Happy Captain salute, Cap.
Hey, man, listen, let me say this. To everybody that's on this Zoom, I am greatly honored to be able to be here and see the great work that has been done all the way from the first Peace Week that I attended about 11 years ago, to see it, AT, grow to the work that y'all put in. Let me say this. I salute every one of you in New York City and every 5 boroughs for the great work y'all have done, and not only to save lives, but remember, I've always said, one thing about a doctor, he does not apologize if he lose somebody on the table. It's that he have saved more people than he lost. I have to say that y'all have saved so many people. And I know that the loss of anyone is always a great loss. But we got to keep on moving. 2021 belongs to us, family. And I thank you, Erica, who has always been a big sister to me. I ain't gonna say big, a sister to me. I don't want to put you in that category. But to all of us, you have been studying this work from day one. And you haven't backed down, sis. AT haven't backed down.
Always been something else, because you know y'all brothers want to say I've been something else. I'm the biggest thorn in.
Oh, no. Wait a minute now. You are a piece of work now. I ain't like you are a piece of work now.
Oh, yeah. You have places you can run, but you ain't getting away from me as long as you're breathing.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
On your neck.
We was trying to shake you a couple times, man, but we couldn't put okie doke on you, girl. You've been around too damn long. You have earned your stripes, you have earned your bars, and you most certainly have earned our respect.
I am because we are, K-Bane. I am because we are. None of us are stronger or more powerful than each other. We exist because of each other.
That's the gospel
because of each other. There's no big I's, there's no big W's. It is us. We are here because of each and every one of everyone here. Sorry, Captain, go ahead.
No. I love it, but let me say this so we can make sure that we're on the same page, that every one of us agree that 2021 belongs to us. We have an opportunity, family, and I want to put this in everybody's mind. This is what we're talking around the country. The new language is changing the quality of life in our community. Now, you have to put that in your head, because we have to change the quality of life in our community. We're not going to get nobody else to do it. The police can't change the quality of life. It is already understood. Politics will not change the quality of life. The quality of life would change in our community because we got people like Erica Ford, AT, and Shamu, and all of y'all. It is us that's going to change the quality of life. Now, what does that mean? We have to make some changes, family. Changes sometimes is not going to be popular, but we're the only one do it. We have to make a decision. Do we want life or do we want death? What price are we willing to pay? The Bible says, if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out. The scripture says, better to go to hell with one, go to heaven with one eye than to go to hell with both. We have to now begin to take it to another level. And I'm so proud of the great work we're doing. But let me say this, just get ready. We're getting ready to go to phase 2. And I thank God, I don't know if y'all knew I had been fighting prostate cancer. And 2 weeks ago was my last radiation treatment. I had to be 29 days straight. I couldn't leave the city. And now that they're going to give me, I know, about 3 weeks if everything was successful, but I have been assured by God that I have beat it. Now I'm just waiting to get the clean bill of health so I can get back on my horse. And I'm looking forward to coming back to New York to helping assist y'all for the great work you're doing. I don't want y'all to leave me. Don't think I'm out the race, y'all. You know, and I'm happy that you called me, Erica. To everybody, happy Peace Week. Yes. May God bless you, soldier. Every one of you new soldiers that's on this Zoom, when you look at Erica, when you look at AT, when you look at Shandu, when you look at K Baines, when you look at the crew, man, we can't lose with the stuff we use, and they can't win in the shape they in. That's right. I salute you, Erica. I salute you, AT. I salute you, Shandu. I salute you, K Baines. I salute everybody of the Cure Violence site. Thank y'all, CMS, for giving me this great opportunity to be a part of this great family. And believe me, I'm like MacArthur. I shall return. May God bless you all. Peace, family.
Peace. I love you, Doc. Love you, man.
Love you more.
No, I love you.
Yeah, go ahead, AT.
Nah, I remember 11 years ago when we launched the Peacekeepers with Captain Dennis, man. That was a remarkable time period when we actually did that with Russell Simmons and with all of us, and we did that out there in Queens with Salt.
30 in the morning, I'm over here trying to wake Russell up. You know, I'm trying.
Yeah, they was all on deck, day ones. You know, Cheryl Ray, Salt, from Salt and Pepper.
That's right.
So it's just been at that time, Governor David Patterson, the first Black governor of New York State. It's just been a lot of people over the years, right, Cap? Just been coming in over and over and over again, just making this thing historic. And I'm just glad to see Captain Dennis, the Peacekeepers is worldwide now. It's worldwide. Congratulations, Cap.
Well, let me say this. I hear every time somebody say, I want to thank the captain. There's only one captain. Tell Brother Rich he got to get another title. I'm not going to sit there and be wondering. No, let's make it plain. I don't want to be confused about who they talking about. There's only one captain.
Yes,
let's
sir.
make it plain. All right?
Yes, sir.
Captain Richard.
Yeah, he in there somewhere.
Yeah.
He understand. Oh, Captain, he understand. He understand protocol now. When OG on deck, he understand protocol. We trained him well, y'all. Believe me.
No, I kept coming. No, man, he coming. It's supposed to be Peace Week. We try to keep the peace.
We got peace.
Yeah, we always make sure we have fun battles during Peace Week.
That's a fact.
We gotta have fun battles. We gotta, revitalize, because this work is very stressful. It's
yes.
You see a lot that's going on with the police and the Proud Boys and everything. It's that, you might think that you're not successful or no one appreciates our work, or Erica's screaming at us all the time, and we gotta understand that it is because of Delano is just one example of so many. At every one of our sites, there's a Delano, there's a Jafari, there's a Travella, there's a Tim, at every one of our sites. And so the work that we are doing is very successful, but we gotta learn to have fun. We gotta learn to communicate stronger. We gotta learn to work together stronger, because we gotta form Voltron, just like, we gotta form Voltron. I don't wanna speak no wrong words, because Kepler's on here making sure I speak right words. But
peace to Kepler too, my sister. Peace to you, Queen.
I'm gonna send you some green
Love
juice,
you, Captain.
I tried to wake up Russell, but I guess I don't know. He might be doing yoga and stuff.
K Baines still here?
KB at.
Made an appearance. K Baines be making appearances.
Yeah, I was gonna call him out on some push-ups, but he dipped out, so I'm gonna let him ride. Just spread the word.
We could definitely have a workout. Let me shut up. I don't even know why. We have our quiet.
Yeah, that's not you.
Our
That's
second
you.
old man in the building. Brother, the God body, Allah understanding. Close us out.
Peace, Almighty Allah.
Got Divine over there, aka Divine.
Allah, you justice. Where you at, AU, man? Come on, brother.
Cypher. I seen him step up. He put his face. Go ahead. AU, you might got your phone on mute.
There he is.
You ready?
Yeah, I just wanted y'all know, don't call me because I'm ready. I just think it's beautiful. And like I want to just say this, that we have to really have a collective consciousness when we storm the gates of peace and bring it to young people. One of the things that the minister had said, he had said, knowledge, if made known to you at times, could bring you trouble. The father said, knowledge not given could be deadly. And so that combination is real. And the next piece that is connected to that is anything that is deprived of his nature is deprived of this power of its own being, because the being that is in is not active. So what happens when you see that a sister like Erica and all the sisters, Kepra, and all the sisters that have to take on the mantle is because there's been a breakdown in the unit. And the unit is the man, woman, and child, and who suffers the most is the children. So the children create war against one another to get attention of the parents. So the brother from Hawaii had said that they get, no, from New Mexico said he gives the young people reading materials to teach them how to read. In today's mathematics is knowledge power.
Yes, sir.
And that born equality. And so you have to teach the young people the knowledge, their power, so they can know how strong they are and see their equality. And it's very important that we teach them when they are young seeds, like the other brother had said, because if we wait till they become grown, then they're teaching us, we're not teaching them. And if you have a power struggle with a 7-year-old, you've already lost the struggle.
That's a fact.
So I say this to my peace team, my peace week, peace month. Remember Carter G. Woodson started, Black History Month with 1 week. It became a month. It became a year. And now Black culture is offending everybody because we're showing who we naturally are. So it wasn't no aberration on January 6th when they stormed the Capitol. Because remember, Black folks built the Capitol and made it without bands and got paid no money for it.
Wow, deep, brother, deep.
So that was not against anything but the people, because they said now they're gonna build a permanent fence. But are they gonna pay the people that built the fence? Because they sure didn't pay the people that built the Capitol. Peace Week, information, knowledge is infinite. Spread it throughout the world, and peace will come immediately. Peace.
Right.
Peace, King.
Peace, AU.
My sister, I said AU, but we're gonna have my sister, who's my right hand in this scene and stuff, Sister Ife Charles, just close us out. Ife.
Hey, y'all. Can you hear me? I'm not sure, but I wanted to say peace. Peace to all the kings on here. I appreciate you guys. I apologize. I'm wrapping up some other work that I have doing for work. But it is always great. It's always a pleasure to see you guys and to know how committed you are to this work. As we always say, it is one of those jobs out there that is countless. People do not really respect the work that we do, but because of the work that we do, we're able to save lives. So I encourage you to continue the commitment to doing what you do best. That credible message is all of who you are, the things that you continue to do for our community, for our residents, for our young people is appreciated. We don't say it often, but because of you guys, many people are living. So I'm gonna say peace. I hope peace We know that Peace Week will be successful because we rock peace all the time. It is who we are and we live peace. And so once we operate from a place of love, nothing else happens. So I leave that with you guys saying peace, a successful Peace Week for 2020.
Peace, Queen Ife. Love you.
Peace, Queen.
Okay, I was gonna close, but then I saw our brother, all of our children. He's a grown man now. He went from being a participant to an outreach worker or VI to a supervisor to the director at Life Camp to an engineer over at Citizen, and our brother Prince.
Peace, brother Prince. Where you at?
AKA MAP.
Peace, everybody.
Big dog.
Peace.
It's a pleasure to be in this room with so many amazing people. Like, I'm honored to be amongst so much greatness. I was thinking about something today. I was thinking about that we spend more money in investing on our youth death than we spend on their life. Like, you know, like we can raise money to bury a kid, but we can't raise money to keep them alive. And that's one of the biggest issues that I have in today's society. Like, when someone gets killed in our neighborhood, we put together a GoFundMe and we go raise that money, and we raise $20,000 to bury that kid. But we could have gave that kid the day before he got killed that same 20 and changed his life. And we got to do better. We got to do better as a community. This is a powerful team, and it's an honor to be amongst such greatness. So thank you for having me. And it's a pleasure being here. Whatever you need me to do, Erica, I'm all in.
Shanduk on 3. Cut the check. Get that man to cut the check. No.
Cut the Citizen check, bro. Tell him now. You know I'm not letting you get away with that. That's what we talking about. That's on 3, Erica.
Yo, send it to me. Send it to me in writing, and I get it done.
Yeah, I heard him. You understand? We can do so much work together. Let's go. Good to see you, bro.
Yo, God, check your email. I just sent it.
Yo, that's what it's about, yo. That's what it's about. Monday, we're gonna be at NAN. You know, everybody from the we birthed the CMS at NAN. We called out
Yes.
at NAN however many years ago, and the CMS site came into fruition. And so we're gonna go back and birth some independent stuff, because I'm not really with the RFP. I ain't really with the data system. I ain't really with us not being one strong Voltron. You know, I'm not with us all not having equal bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with a lot. We got to get our money. We got to get our Voltron on. We got to get our army building on. We got to get in these streets, as Fat Joe was saying, and work with them much younger and continue to build this legacy. We got some new partners. We're going to make sure that everybody, well, I'm always giving away everything. And so my team, I don't know how much we have or how much we could get, but you know, Kepler can work magic. Honey Drop, lemonade.
We negotiated a very long-term supply, so we'll be able to provide for all of the teams. We're bringing wellness, spreading peace in the name of health. So Honey Drop is natural lemonade. They have charcoal, passion fruit, you know, they also have a turmeric ginger. I recommend that for COVID prevention. So as we get more cases, they gave us 2,000 units to distribute during Peace Week, but we'll be getting cases ongoing. And much like PPE, we'll let you know when it's here and you can come and get it.
And they gave us some fly hoodies. We could probably get some more and do it as a whole citywide. Let's sit them down. You know what we always do. We also did a partnership with this company, Bandier. Oh, Kevin, you can hold it up. It's down there. I
just sent it to you, but I'll get the orange one.
All right, we did a campaign. I don't know if y'all saw, you know, Kepra and Rachel and myself, we have decided that we are going to quit this damn piece work and just go off, you know, supermodels. We did the whole yeah, wait, that's
makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? You know, supermodel. So that's the hoodie right there that Kepler has. It says no peace, no power. And it's saying know your peace. You know what peace is inside. Know what peace is. Unified is a campaign. They're going to be selling them and raising money. But that's what, in 2021, we're going to, like, Y'all need to cut me loose, A.T. Mitchell and Allah understanding, and let me go get the bread. Stop holding me down in this day-to-day work. Take it over. And let's, do what we're supposed to do and hold these, because there's a lot of corporations giving out money to people who ain't on this front line saving these lives.
Yes, that's right.
And we
That's
can't
right.
get to them if we gotta chase, a lot of stuff, because there's a lot of stuff going on in our neighborhood, and so we got various flavors, and we're gonna make sure that they really love us, this work that we do. And so Monday we're gonna be at the store in I think the Upper East Side, Upper West Side. Everybody just really come through. We're gonna have a peaceful bill there. We're doing it after Nan. So let's do this, yo. Somebody got to put it out.
What's the time for Monday? You sent it out yet?
Goldie, what time is
Monday? 6 to 8.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Huh?
No, man, it's earlier than that.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's 6 p.m. Which I don't know what you're doing. The huddle is from 6 to 8.
The rally. The MLK rally.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. 11:30. 11:30.
11:30.
Yeah.
So I don't know the rules, but we're gonna AT while you close us out. I'm gonna find.
I think we already did a good job on the closeout. Everybody did shine.
Is Miss Dixon hung up?
Nah, my sister Dixon's still on here, I believe, right? Where you at, Carol? She was on.
I'm right here. Right
she
here.
What up, beautiful? How you doing, sis?
My sister.
Love and blessings, baby.
Miss Dixon, I just wanted to say and tell everybody that's on here at 10 o'clock this morning, we started our Peace Week off at a funeral. And Miss Dixon's last few days were back and forth with the mother and the family and the brother we had lost on New Year's Eve. There was a horse and carriage that came out today. And when they lowered the horse, they took a long time to drop the carriage, but when the carriage dropped, it was such a resounding sound, and there was a woman to the right that just started crying. But as I looked at this woman, and when Miss Dixon said that she's tired and troubled, because it has almost become so normal to us, but it wasn't normal to this woman when they dropped that cart. And I looked at the normalcy that we have to collectively come away from, that this is okay, that our young men and women are dying from gun violence like this. And I just pray, my prayer to all of us on this line, that someone said, I think it was Sean Duke, and when we look into this work, and Prince said up early so many times about teaching young people, it took them 5 minutes to go across and 16 minutes to come back across that bridge. And all the conversations, I see Sister Ford and the pain that she has when she sees somebody getting ready to fight. I just hope us really come together where we show and be the examples, where the experience and expression of love that we really show each other as adults, it starts watering down and getting to the young people. Because they look at us really for some kind of shaping and molding that we really haven't done.
Yo, definitely. Just lastly, we can't even begin to win this war on a job. For those of you that are, and I know we created plenty of jobs as a result of this, but it became jobs because people were passionate about it and dedicated to this. There's people on this line who have been doing this, and I hope that those of you that are fortunate to be employed now really, really want to make peace a lifestyle going forward, because we're going to be able to, if we're going to really want to reach those young people, you can't do that in 8 hours.
Right.
You're not going to be able to do that in half a day or 5 days a week or 40 hours a week. It's going to take you to have to really devote yourself. But at the end of the day, if you look around the screens, you see a lot of devotion. It pays off. When you hear the young brothers speak, when you heard Brother Tim and others talk about how they started at one position and now they're at another position, that's what comes about as a result of it. And I heard that young King said, yo, we got to let go of the baton. So, yo, you know, we want to let it go, but you got to be responsible with it. You know what I mean? Because we put a lot of motherfucking work in this. We about to throw this shit away. Right or wrong, Cap?
You said it right, brother. You spoke it right, man.
But I love everybody, yo. It's Peace Week. Let's have fun.
That's right.
You know, on Wednesday, we're going to be up in the Bronx with Giant. We're going to be up there at his gym, and then we're going to walk around the Mitchell houses. Right. With the 5x5, my brother Gilly and others like that. We already know y'all want to come up into the BX with us on Wednesday night. We're going to be up in the Bronx, in the South Bronx, man, with pleasure during Peace Week. Brother Shaka, it's good to see you as well, my brother.
Martin Luther King would have been 92 years old. So as we head out, let's salute that king. All right, y'all. Salute to King, salute to each and every one of you. As everyone said, we're gonna continue this in high spirits, free of anything that blocks us from being great, you know? And I wanna salute Kevin Livingston here on here from 100 Soup.
Remember who got in it when we had the march? That's Erica, Miss Erica from Peace Week. I mean, from Life Camp. Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. They didn't realize Kevin Livingston didn't skip a beat, yo. And I did that mask campaign because he was out there with no mask, serving food and hitting the blocks, and that's what it's got to be. AT said it. We're gonna end it. Salute everybody. Turn your mics on. Scream what you want to scream. And let's just like he said, y'all. I love y'all. I love you.
Peace, family.
Captain Dennis, Captain Dennis.
Man, yes. I love y'all, man. And listen, let me know when you and listen, I'm gonna drive to New York. I'm gonna drive to New York, Erica. I'm coming for one day and I'm heading back. I gotta see everybody. I'm out of here. Tell me the best time to come.
Wednesday.
And I'll be there. Wednesday? I'll be on the road. I'll see y'all Wednesday then.
Man, be careful. See you
John Duke, we're gonna meet him halfway, man. You need a little help with that driving, man. Come on, Cap.
I got my son. He gonna be with me. We coming in and out.
All right.
He got his minion that look just like him. He got his minion.
Brother?
The little mini him.
Peace Week, everybody.
Peace.
Good to see you, Quill. Peace, man. Appreciate it, brother.
Peace.